How common is false pregnancy in dogs? It's believed that about half of all female dogs will have a phantom pregnancy in their lifetime unless they are spayed. In some breeds, such as Afghans, Beagles and Dachshunds, the likelihood is as high as 75%. What causes a false pregnancy in dogs? In the early stages, the increased levels of circulating hormones cause changes that mimic pregnancy. As the hormone levels decline in the non-pregnant dog, they send signals to the body that stimulate false labor and mammary gland development. How long does a false pregnancy last in dogs? False pregnancies occur 6 to 12 weeks after a dog has been in heat. False pregnancies generally last up to 3 weeks, and during this period, the dog's hormones are the same as they would be if she were pregnant. Why are my dog's nipples swollen not pregnant? Mastitis occurs when the mammary glands, which are located in the breasts of dogs, become inflamed, typically due to a bacterial infection or milk accumulation. Bacteria enters the gland through the opening in the teat and causes an infection, inflammation, and other problematic symptoms of mastitis. How long before a dog shows signs of pregnancy? Most dogs will show no signs of pregnancy for the first several weeks. It will be difficult to determine if your dog is pregnant early on. Signs typically appear in the second trimester, about 3 weeks into the pregnancy. How can you tell the difference between a real pregnancy and a phantom pregnancy? The phenomenon is quite rare, but for women who are experiencing it, it's quite real. Real in the sense that they feel psychologically pregnant and may even manifest some physical symptoms, but there is no actual baby growing, no positive pregnancy test, no fetal heartbeat and no ultrasound confirmation. How can you tell the difference between a false pregnancy and a dog's pregnancy? Symptoms of false pregnancy usually begin 4 to 9 weeks after the previous heat period, and mimic the symptoms of true pregnancy. The more common signs of pseudo-pregnancy include mammary gland enlargement with or without the production of milk, lethargy, periodic vomiting, and fluid retention. Is my dog pregnant or is it a false pregnancy? Symptoms of false pregnancy usually begin 4 to 9 weeks after the previous heat period, and mimic the symptoms of true pregnancy. The more common signs of pseudo-pregnancy include mammary gland enlargement with or without the production of milk, lethargy, periodic vomiting, and fluid retention. Why does my dog keep having phantom pregnancies? What causes phantom pregnancy in dogs? The origins of phantom pregnancy are thought to be due to the pack behavior of our domestic dogs' ancestors. All the females in the pack help to rear the family pups and feel motherly towards them, even when they are not their own offspring. How do I dry up my dog's milk from a false pregnancy? A third medication called metergoline works a little differently to reduce prolactin but can also be used to end false pregnancy. Approximately 4 to 5 days of treatment is needed to stop the lactation and get things back to normal. Wearing an Elizabethan collar. What to do if your dog is having a false pregnancy? If your dog has phantom pregnancies and you are not planning to mate from her, it is advisable to have her spayed to reduce this risk. Other benefits of spaying include reduced risk of developing mastitis, mammary, uterine or ovarian cancer, and removing the possibility of unplanned pregnancies. Can dogs get pregnant when not on heat? 2. Female dogs can only get pregnant when they're in heat. A dog will begin her heat cycle after about 6 months of age. Some females will show physical signs of readiness, their discharge will lighten in color, and they will flag, or lift their tail up and to the side. Don't forget to subscribe for more of these videos.